But true healing is a transformation, right?
Yeah. And it's so funny that you mentioned this. The whole thing about the pill. I want to tell you two stories. Number one will be the lighter one, which um, at this last awaken, my friend Reese came up to me, and when I met Reese, Casper, listen to me. This was a woman that when she talked to you like this.
Hmm. Fidgety.
Because the mind is hyperactive.
Mm-hmm.
And so I know that is that's a deep mother wound, is what that is, because the mother represents the heart, right? Sure enough, the more, the deeper and the deeper that you go, the deeper you realize that the mom was like competitive with her, mentally and emotionally abusive with her. So think about that as a beautiful little girl. When your mother is carrying that energy, what do you think you're going to try to find a way to like defend yourself and protect yourself, because it's like your life is at stake. Your life is at stake. And now you see Reese and she's like this.
Mm-hmm. She's
This
at
is
peace.
this work. And then you know what came with all of that? She just told me this at this last awakening. She's been to three of them. She's in my inner circle program. By the way, I'm not plugging anything. I'm just offering, hopefully, that if you're out there listening to this, like, you can do this too. You can do this too. And I'm sure you help people with this. There's a lot of wonderful human beings out there that can help you do what I'm about to say. But she told me, she said something. She says, Danny, at the last awaken, it was like a prophetic message. As I said, you all need to get off these prescription meds. They have no place in your life.
Mm-hmm.
See, nobody's ever told people that. You know, and she walks up to me. She goes, I used to take like 20 pills, and like they're gone. I don't need anything anymore. Right. Mm-hmm. A second person, I remember, this was 3 years back. She was walking in a cane, and she used to take 40 medications a day. Literally, she was just a mess. And now she's cane free, medication free. What was the issue? She was sexually abused. Mm. She was sexually abused by two of her uncles. And then when she went and told her mother, the mother didn't believe her. Another friend, I literally remember the day. He was in my car, and we were going to do our first journey together. Obviously, there's been way more work that we did together, but he had a stent in his chest because he suffered from this, like, some weird autoimmune disease where, like, every 4 months he would just get inflamed. His esophagus would flame up, his face would blow up. He'd have to go to the hospital because it was this weird thing where his body would just react. And they had to, like, give him like a dose of medicine to calm everything down. And he was in the car. I mean, he pulled out his little bags of medication. This is like a 38-year-old dude.
Yeah.
And by then I already knew, I don't give a shit what doctors say. I know the issue. I know the issue. There's a deep parent wound here. Right? Sure enough, I asked a couple of questions. The father used to beat the living shit out of him when he was 3, 4, and 5 years old. So again, what is a little boy to do when the masculine representation of God to him is beating his living daylights out of him? Now you understand where all these autoimmune diseases come from. Guess what? 6 months later, the stint is gone. No more medication. He's done because he healed his heart.
Yeah.
He healed his emotional wounds, man. And this is what's available to every single human being out there.